The Ugandan wilderness is not merely a setting, it is a living, breathing story, written across vast, sun-drenched plains and whispered through the leaves of ancient acacia trees. Every sunrise paints the landscape in hues of gold and amber, awakening a world teeming with life. Here the air itself feels ancient, filled with the low hum of insects and the distant calls of birds. This is a land of immense beauty and profound complexity, where every blade of grass and every gust of wind plays a part in a grand, unfolding drama. The story is one of survival, of interdependence, and of a delicate balance maintained over millennia. Each creature, from the mightiest to the most modest, holds a purpose within this intricate web. This timeless narrative, however, now faces a new and formidable challenge. The world is changing. The seasons, once as reliable as the rising sun, have become unpredictable. The rains are less certain, and the dry spells stretch longer, their heat pressing down upon the earth with an unfamiliar weight. This shifting climate tests the resilience of every living thing. Water sources shrink, and the once lush grasslands turn brittle and pale. For the animals that call this wilderness home, life has always been a struggle, but now that struggle is intensified. They must adapt or perish, their ancient instincts pushed to the very limit in a world that is becoming increasingly harsh and unforgiving. Amidst this quiet tension, the symphony of the savannah continues. It is a composition of countless individual notes, each one essential to the whole. The rustle of a mongoose in the undergrowth, the powerful roar of a lion echoing across the plains at dusk, the gentle splash of a hippo in a muddy wallow, all are part of the same magnificent piece. To understand this world, one must listen closely. One must observe the subtle interactions, the silent agreements, and the sudden conflicts that define daily existence here. It is a world where every action has a reaction, and the survival of one species is often inextricably linked to the actions of another, creating a beautiful yet fragile tapestry of life. Here, in this sprawling theater of nature, we can witness the profound connections that bind all creatures together. The story is not just about the hunters and the hunted, but about the engineers, the gardeners, and the unlikely allies. It is a chronicle of courage, of ingenuity, and of an enduring will to live against all odds. As we delve into this world, we begin to see that the smallest of creatures can have the largest of impacts, and that the most powerful of beasts can create opportunities for the most vulnerable. This is the enduring magic of the Ugandan wilderness, a place where every life, no matter its size, contributes to the grand and perpetual symphony of survival. Among the many players in this great drama, one stands out for its sheer power to shape the world around it, the African elephant. These gentle giants are far more than just inhabitants of the savannah. They are its architects, its engineers, its gardeners. With every step, they leave an indelible mark on the landscape. As they move in their slow, deliberate processions, they carve new paths through the dense bush, opening up the terrain for smaller animals to travel. They are living bulldozers, toppling old trees to encourage the growth of fresh, low-lying vegetation that provides food for countless other herbivores, from the graceful antelope to the smallest of browsers. The elephant's influence is perhaps most vital during the long, punishing, dry season. As the sun beats down relentlessly, surface water vanishes, and the earth cracks under the heat. The rivers shrink to mere trickles, and the waterholes evaporate into dusty hollows. It is a time of great hardship for all, but the elephants possess an ancient knowledge, a memory of where water can be found, hidden just beneath the dry riverbeds. Using their powerful tusks and immense feet, they begin to dig. They labor tirelessly, excavating deep into the sand and soil, driven by a thirst that is shared by every creature on the plains. Their effort is a lifeline. Slowly, miraculously, their efforts are rewarded. A dark patch of dampness appears, and soon, a small pool of precious water begins to collect at the bottom of the hole they have created. This is not just a drink for the elephants themselves, it is a gift to the entire ecosystem. The scent of water travels on the dry air, a silent invitation to all who are desperate. These elephant-made wells become oases of life, drawing in a diverse cast of characters from across the savanna. They are a testament to the elephant's role not just as a survivor, but as a benefactor, a keystone species upon which so many others depend for their very existence during the toughest of times. The impact of these simple acts is profound. Zebras, giraffes, buffalo, and a myriad of birds gather at these temporary wells, taking their turn to drink from the life-giving source. Even predators, their thirst overriding their instinct to hunt, may come to drink alongside their usual prey in a temporary truce. The elephants, in their quiet, unassuming way, have altered the fates of countless others. They have created a focal point for survival, a place of temporary peace and shared relief. Through their immense strength and innate wisdom, they reshape their environment, ensuring that the symphony of the savanna does not fall silent, even in the face of drought. The social world of the elephant is as complex and impressive as its impact on the landscape. These intelligent animals live in close-knit family groups, bound by deep and lasting emotional ties. At the heart of every family is the matriarch. She is the oldest and wisest female, the keeper of the herd's collective memory. Her mind is a library of knowledge, holding the locations of every hidden spring, every grove of fruit-bearing trees, and every safe passage through a treacherous landscape. The survival of her entire family, her daughters, her sisters, her grandchildren, rests upon her shoulders. She leads with a quiet authority, her decisions guiding the herd through the challenges of the seasons. Her leadership is a blend of wisdom and compassion. She teaches the young ones how to find food, how to interact with other elephants, and how to sense danger. When a calf is struggling to climb a steep riverbank, it is the matriarch and the other females who will use their trunks and bodies to nudge and support it until it is safe. They communicate through a rich language of rumbles, trumpets, and subtle gestures, a constant conversation that reinforces their bonds. This unity is their greatest strength. In a world full of predators and uncertainty, their unwavering loyalty to one another is their ultimate defense, a shield forged from love and a shared history. This protective nature is never more apparent than when the herd faces a threat. If a predator, such as a lion, is detected, the elephants will immediately form a defensive circle. The largest and strongest females face outwards, their immense bodies forming an impenetrable wall, while the vulnerable calves are sheltered safely in the center. They will stand their ground, brandishing their tusks and trumpeting a fearsome warning that few would dare to challenge. This cooperative defense is a remarkable display of social intelligence and courage. It demonstrates that their strength lies not just in their individual size, but in their collective resolve to protect their own at all costs. The matriarch's legacy is passed down through the generations. The knowledge she imparts ensures that her descendants will be equipped to face the future. She is the living embodiment of the herd's past and the guardian of its future. Through her guidance, the family navigates the complexities of the savanna, finding sustenance, avoiding danger, and raising the next generation. Her life is a testament to the power of memory, the importance of family, and the quiet strength of a leader who carries the weight of her world with immense grace. In the grand symphony of survival, her steady, rhythmic footsteps provide a beat that the entire herd can follow. In the shadow of the great elephants, another, more humble creature carves out its existence with remarkable tenacity, the warthog. With its bristly mane, curving tusks, and a face that seems almost comically stern, the warthog is a true character of the savanna. It is not an animal celebrated for its grace or beauty, but for its sheer, unyielding spirit of survival. The warthog is a master of opportunism. It spends its days trotting purposefully across the plains, its tail held high like a tiny flag, always on the lookout for its next meal. Its diet is wonderfully varied, a testament to its adaptability in a world of scarce resources. The warthog's primary survival tool is its powerful snout. It kneels on its calloused front knees, a posture unique to its kind, and uses its disc-like nose and formidable tusks to dig for roots, tubers, and bulbs buried deep in the hard-packed earth. This constant foraging makes it an important, if unwitting, contributor to the ecosystem. By turning over the soil, it aerates the ground and helps to disperse seeds, contributing to the health and regeneration of the grasslands. The warthog is resourceful, making the most of whatever the land provides, whether it be fallen fruit, tender grasses, or the occasional insect. It is a portrait of determination in a small, sturdy package. Despite its somewhat fearsome appearance, the warthog is prey for many of the savanna's large predators, including lions and leopards. It must therefore be perpetually vigilant. Its eyesight is not its strongest sense, but its hearing and sense of smell are exceptionally keen, alerting it to the slightest hint of danger. When threatened, its first instinct is to run, and a warthog can run surprisingly fast, its short legs carrying it across the plains in a burst of speed. Its favored escape route is to find the nearest burrow, often one excavated by an aardvark, and reverse into it at high speed, leaving its sharp, upward-curving tusks to face any pursuer who dares to follow. This defensive strategy is both clever and courageous. The warthog does not simply hide, it presents a formidable defense. Those tusks are not just for show or for digging, they are sharp, dangerous weapons that can inflict serious injuries on an overly confident predator. A cornered warthog will fight with incredible ferocity, demonstrating that even the most unassuming creatures possess a powerful will to live. It is a survivor through and through, relying on a combination of resourcefulness, speed, and sheer grit. The warthog's story is a reminder that in the grand theater of the wilderness, survival is not just about size and strength, but also about cleverness and courage. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the Ugandan plains, the interconnectedness of this world becomes beautifully clear. The elephant, the great architect, has moved on, but the waterhole it dug remains. Now, a family of warthogs approaches cautiously, their young ones trotting close behind. They drink from the shallow pool, their survival today made possible by the actions of a gentle giant they may never have even seen. This single moment, a quiet interaction between two vastly different species, encapsulates the essence of the savanna. It is a place where the actions of one ripple outwards, touching the lives of countless others in ways both seen and unseen. The relationship between the elephant and the warthog is not a conscious partnership, but a natural consequence of their shared existence. The elephant's search for water provides a lifeline. The warthog's digging turns the soil, helping to grow the very plants the elephant might one day eat. Every creature is both a giver and a taker, a thread woven into a single magnificent fabric. The dung beetles that clean the plains, the oxpeckers that groom the great herbivores, the vultures that circle high above, all play their part. To remove even one of these threads is to risk unraveling the whole intricate design, a design perfected over countless ages. This delicate balance is the savanna's true magic. It is a system built not on singular strength, but on collective resilience. The might of the elephant is essential, but so is the tenacity of the warthog, the speed of the gazelle, and the patience of the crocodile wading in the river. Each animal has evolved to fill a specific niche, to play a unique role in the ongoing symphony of life. Their lives are a constant dance of dependence and competition, of conflict and cooperation. It is this very complexity that gives the ecosystem its strength and its ability to endure the challenges of a changing world, from the driest droughts to the most sudden floods. Ultimately, the story of Ugandan wildlife is a profound lesson in unity. It teaches us that every life has value, and that the health of the whole depends on the well-being of every part. From the gentle giant shaping the landscape to the humble survivor digging for its dinner, each creature contributes to the unbroken circle of life. As we watch the last light fade from the sky and listen to the sounds of the African night begin to rise, we are reminded that this wilderness is more than just a place. It is a precious, living legacy, a symphony of survival that must be protected, for in its harmony lies the wisdom of the world itself.